So I want to start off with a question. How many here ever had a business idea, but you decided to let it slide because you thought it was too risky, too uncertain, or just too time-consuming? Just raise your hands. All right. See a couple of hands. Well, according to a survey by Harris Poll of over 2,000 adults, roughly 60% have had an idea for starting a business, but only 8% of those people decided to follow through. So more than 90% never gave their business idea a chance. Why is that? Well, again, according to the survey, lack of funding was one of the main reasons, followed by not knowing how to start a business and being afraid of failure. And I think this is very interesting because I believe there is a misconception about what it means to be successful in your own business and what it means to fail. See, in every podcast, every TV show, we hear about the next big thing. We listen to founders of unicorns. We are in awe with people who made millions and billions of dollars, people who we consider as successful. We watch videos on YouTube, famous people telling us that we have to give everything that we got to be successful in life, right? How badly do you want it? That we have to jump off a cliff, get bumps and bruises, that we have to face death, but eventually we will land softly, right? These are the images that are being created in our heads when they talk about what it takes to create a successful business, what it takes to find purpose in what we do. And while I don't believe in these risks that we have to take to build a successful business, I still believe that we have to get out of our comfort zone to achieve something greater. See, we all would love to work in a field that fulfills us, right? Turn your hobby into your job. That's the ultimate goal for most of us, especially for the younger generation. According to a study by MetLife in 2019, 75% of millennials and Gen Z stated that they're considering a job that contributes meaning to their lives or they are passionate about. So we more and more want to find purpose in what we do. We have all these great business ideas, but yet we still can't find a way to achieve them because we don't know how to finance it, because we're too afraid of failure, or simply because we're too intimidated by these so-called overachievers. So how can we achieve purpose in work? How can we build a business without risking it all? Well, it's a great question, and luckily, I'd say I have the answer. And I'm so convinced that this is the best way for you to start your business and still be able to sleep calmly at night. And because I have done it and I've seen it numerous times before, and I've done it myself as well. I came up with 3 basic principles that will allow you to build your business without risking it all. And I didn't have these principles when I started my business. These principles have emerged from my life path. So I don't want to keep you waiting any longer, so let's take a look what I'm actually talking about. So the first principle is build your safety net. Oh, well, that looks scary, doesn't it? All right, imagine I'll tell you tomorrow you will be all the way up there. And the only thing you have to do is walk from one building to the other. And if you get there, you will reach all your goals, have a successful business and a fulfilled life. Would you do it? You're nodding. No, I wouldn't. But let's say you knew this day would come. And you've practiced over and over again, prepared for this one special moment, knowing that if you make it over there, you will reach all your goals. Would you do it then? I wouldn't. Because you can work hard and absolutely determined, but if the circumstances are too risky or just too intimidating, you might never want to give it a try. But let's assume you're up there. And the only thing that can happen to you if you fall is to land in the nice and comfy safety net. Would you do it then? I would. Because I know what I will get when I make it over there. Plus, it seems like fun. I mean, what can happen to me if I fall? I'll get up and I'll try it again. So how can you build your safety net? Well, I have 2 major building blocks. Number 1, finish your education. Get your bachelor's, master's, diploma, finish your apprenticeship, whatever it is, get some type of certification that you can hold on to for the rest of your life. Because it will make you credible. It will show a third person or a company that you have actually finished something that you've started, and that's very important. And number 2, get a job. Yeah. Make sure to have a steady income source that gives you financial security. It will also allow you to invest in your business more freely. And based on your salary, you can invest more or less. But a job is even more than that. Because in a job, you will learn and feel what it means to be an employee. You will learn and understand what are the benefits and what are the struggles that come with it, how to act in the work environment, how to deal with colleagues, how to deal with gossip, and most importantly, what it means to work for someone else. These experiences are priceless and enormously insightful. So these are my 2 key components to build your safety net. Having these will allow you to fall softly all the time, because you can go back and start over again. No problem. So your safety net will prevent you from falling and hurting yourself. And second, you have your enjoyable extra effort. That's something you do additionally on top. If you want to build your own business, you should always find something you're absolutely passionate about. Because, I mean, this can be anything, right? Consulting, graphic design, cooking, fashion, whatever it is. You have to find something you enjoy. Because with this principle, you have to do it additionally. If you do something you love and you're absolutely passionate about, extra effort won't feel like a job that needs to be done, right? And it will actually give you joy, and it will make you happy. And that's why it's so important that you don't try to force yourself into something you don't really want to do, because the outcome just won't be that good. You will feel frustrated and just stressed out. So, how can you practice enjoyable extra effort? I'll give you an example. Let's say you start a new job. You work from Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. And when you get home, you will work on your second job, your own one. See, that's why it's so important that you really enjoy this work, because it will be additionally. You will continue working on your main job and you will build your business simultaneously. After you've done this for, let's say, 1 or 2 years, you have built enough credibility and financial security, you can approach your boss and you can ask to work part-time. See, now you will have more time to focus on your own business. And you can continue this process as long as you need to. And if your business is doing great, one day you will have the chance to fully commit to your own business. But then you will be in command, because you will have built your financial security, even maybe your financial independence, and you have also built your safety net that will give you comfort and a sense of security. See, when I started my business, I was finishing my bachelor's at TU Darmstadt. Then I got a job at Accenture, and I built my business alongside. Then I got my MBA, I worked part-time for Accenture, and I was still working on my business simultaneously. I practiced enjoyable extra effort for 5 straight years before fully committing to my own business. But when I did, I was in command, because I built financial independence and I also built my safety net. So, the third principle. Again, you build your safety net, you practice enjoyable extra effort, and the third, you have to appreciate the journey. I call it, the journey is the reward. You probably have heard this saying, and it might sound cheesy, but this one is really so important, because it will help you to appreciate the present and really enjoy each and every second of the ride. When you build your business, you will suffer some setbacks, but you will also achieve milestones. Finishing your first website, creating your first product, receiving the first order, hiring your first employee. Whatever it is, all these achievements are so rewarding because you made them possible. But you also have to be patient and really appreciate these moments. Don't rush and don't take them for granted. If you can really build that mindset, success will come naturally. And one day you will have the chance to fully commit to your own business. But the key point here is that you will be in command. So, I had a chat with my good friend and co-founder, Chris. He's over there. And I told him what I want to talk about today. And when I told him that, he asked me, Erdem, do you consider yourself as successful? And it made me think. I mean, I haven't made millions yet. I don't live in a fancy house. I don't eat out in the most expensive restaurants. I mean, I live a humble life. I earn good money. I can afford a lot of things, but I'm not a millionaire. But I thought to myself, why am I only thinking about these colossal, huge achievements? Right? I mean, I built a business with 20 employees. I work on topics I'm absolutely passionate about. I met people from all over the world. I've seen things I probably would have never seen in my life, and most importantly, I'm in command of what I want to do. So I say, yes, I am successful because I reached financial independence doing what I love to do. And for me, that is the ultimate goal. See, in this world, we sometimes lose sight. Everything's so fast, right? We're never satisfied. We always want more. So that's why it's so important to hold on, reflect, and appreciate what you have achieved. Because if you always chase the next big thing, you will never be satisfied. So these 3 principles that I just told you, they will help you to find financial freedom and a smooth start into your own business. You probably won't build the next unicorn in 2 years, but you will also not risk your financial security or your mental health. So in closing, I want you to ask yourself the following question. When you think about building your own business following these principles, what do I actually have to lose if it doesn't work out? Money? Yeah. Maybe a really nice vacation you could have been to instead. Reputation? Why? Because you tried to follow your passion? Time? Why? Because you spent time doing something you love? No. I think the right question is, what's there to win? And that answer is worth trying. Thank you.